Ever wondered what secrets airlines and airports are hiding from you? The truth is, air travel is full of hidden tricks, hacks, and shocking facts that can make your journey smoother, cheaper, and way more comfortable. Whether it's about the coldest seats on the plane or the dirtiest spots you've never thought to clean, these travel tips will change the way you fly forever. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be the one in the know when it comes to airport and airplane secrets they don't want you to discover. Here's something most passengers don't realize: window seats on planes are often way colder than the rest of the cabin. Why? The air outside can dip to as low as -140 degrees Fahrenheit at cruising altitude. And that freezing cold transfers right through the plane's walls and windows. If you've ever felt that chilling breeze while sitting by the window, you're not imagining it. The colder temperatures can make window seats unbearable, especially during warmer months when you're dressed light for the flight. It's one of those little-known facts that can make a big difference in your comfort level mid-flight. But don't worry, there's a simple solution. If you love sitting by the window but can't stand the cold, just layer up before your flight. A jacket, hoodie, or scarf can make a world of difference. Alternatively, if you're already on board and feeling the chill, you can always ask the flight crew for a blanket. Most of them will be more than happy to help you out. It's a quick fix that can make your experience far more comfortable. So, the next time you book a window seat, don't just think about the view. Think about staying warm and cozy up there, especially if you're flying in the summer. Your comfort doesn't have to take a back seat to the scenic views. When you're up in the air, you might think nothing of ordering a hot drink. But here's a little-known fact that might make you rethink that coffee or tea. The water used to brew those beverages is often far from clean. In fact, many airlines get their water from tanks that are rarely cleaned or sanitized properly. Studies have found bacteria like E. coli and Staphylococcus in the very same water used to make hot drinks. Some flight attendants even avoid drinking it themselves. Imagine sipping on a cup of coffee knowing it's potentially full of harmful germs. If flight attendants are steering clear of it, you should probably do the same. So, what's the safer option? It's as simple as skipping the hot drinks and opting for bottled water or juice instead. Not only does it avoid the risk of bacteria, but it's also a much fresher option for quenching your thirst. If you're craving something warm, you might want to stick to packaged snacks that don't rely on airplane water. The next time you board a flight, consider making the switch. Your stomach and your health will thank you for it. It's a small change that can make a huge difference in your overall flight experience. Most people think the airplane bathroom is the dirtiest spot on the plane. But the truth is, it's actually the tray tables and seat back pockets. These areas are often covered in germs and grime, and you'd be shocked by what you might find there. From used tissues to leftover food wrappers, these spots are full of trash from previous passengers. Some flight attendants have even reported finding diapers in the seat back pockets. Yes, diapers. It's a little unsettling to think about, but these areas are rarely cleaned between flights, meaning they're full of bacteria that can easily transfer to anything you place on them. So, what can you do to protect yourself? The answer is simple. Bring disinfectant wipes. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference. Wipe down the tray table and the pockets in front of you as soon as you sit down. And when it comes to food, never put it directly on the tray without first wiping it down. It may seem like a hassle, but it's a quick way to avoid exposure to the germs lurking on these surfaces. By taking these small precautions, you can travel with a little peace of mind, knowing you're doing what you can to stay clean and safe during your flight. If you've ever wondered where to sit for the best service, here's a tip most travelers overlook. The back of the plane might just be the best place to be. While everyone rushes to grab those coveted front row seats, the back of the plane often provides a surprising better attention from the flight crew. Why? It's simple. Flight attendants can offer you extras, like snacks, drinks, or even blankets, without making it too obvious to the rest of the passengers. In the front, everything has to be more uniform. It's about making sure everyone is treated equally. But in the back, there's more flexibility, and the crew can be a little more discreet with their service. Think of it as a VIP experience that most people miss out on. Sure, you'll be the last to deplane, but if you enjoy a little extra attention and don't mind waiting a few more minutes to get off the plane, sitting in the back might be the best choice. Plus, you might even find that flight attendants are more relaxed back there, giving you a chance to ask for an extra drink or snack without feeling like you're inconveniencing anyone. It's a simple trick that can turn your entire flight experience around. If you're someone who dreads turbulence, here's a trick that pilots swear by. Book your seat over the wings of the plane. The reason is simple. That part of the plane is more stable during flight. Think of the wings as the plane's center of gravity. This means you'll experience far fewer bumps and shakes compared to sitting at the back or near the nose of the plane. While turbulence is something you can't completely avoid, sitting over the wings minimizes its impact, giving you a much smoother ride. It's a little-known hack that can make a world of difference, especially if you're nervous about flying or just prefer a calmer journey. So, next time you're booking your flight, take a few extra seconds to check the seat map and aim for a spot near the wings. It's worth it for a more relaxed flight. And here's another bonus. Seats over the wings often give you a great view of the aircraft's movement, making it a unique experience in the air. Plus, you won't have to worry about your seat bouncing around when you're near the plane's natural balancing point. So, forget about those shaky back-of-the plane spots. Choose your seat wisely for a smoother and more comfortable flight. Let's talk about hidden perks at airports, those little secrets that could save you time, money, and stress. For example, did you know that most airports have free water refill stations? It's true. If you're tired of paying $5 for a tiny bottle of water, just pack an empty reusable bottle in your carry-on. After you clear security, keep an eye out for those refill stations. They're often tucked away near restrooms or by the gates. But once you find them, you can refill for free. No more overpriced airport water. And while we're talking about staying connected, let's not forget the Wi-Fi. You've probably encountered those frustrating paywalls after a few minutes of free internet. But here's a simple hack. When the free session ends, switch your phone to airplane mode for a few seconds, then turn the Wi-Fi back on. This resets the session, and you're good to go for more free internet. But that's not all. Some savvy travelers share secret Wi-Fi codes online, giving you access to unlimited high-speed internet without paying a dime. Finally, if you're traveling internationally, many airports offer free SIM cards for new arrivals, giving you data and calling minutes to help you stay connected without blowing your budget on roaming fees. These hidden gems are there if you know where to look. So next time you're at the airport, be sure to take advantage of them. Now let's talk about avoiding unnecessary airport expenses, like those overpriced luggage carts. You know the ones that seem like a complete ripoff after a long flight. But here's the insider secret. Not all airports charge for them. Some of the best airports around the world, like Dubai International, Singapore, Changi, and Seoul Incheon, offer free luggage carts to all passengers. That's right, no need to cough up change just to move your bag a few feet. It's a small thing, but it can make your arrival a lot less stressful. Speaking of saving money, have you ever considered using an airport lounge? If your flight is delayed or you're stuck with a long layover, you might be eligible for a free lounge pass. These lounges often come with complimentary food, drinks, and even showers. Plus, they're peaceful places to relax away from the chaos of the terminal. You don't need to be flying first class to enjoy these perks. Sometimes you can access them with a credit card or by simply asking the airline staff for a pass. And while you're in the airport, keep your eyes open for hidden shortcuts. Some airports have secret passageways between terminals that only employees know about. If you're in a rush, finding these could save you precious time. So next time you're traveling, remember, don't fall for unnecessary fees. Look for these hidden perks that can make your journey a little smoother. Let's talk about a sneaky trick airports use to get you to spend more money, those long walks through duty-free zones. Ever notice how terminals seem to stretch on forever? That's no accident. Airports are designed with one goal in mind, making you spend. The longer the walk, the more likely you are to pass by shops, restaurants, and other places where they hope you'll make impulse buys. It's called the Golden Walk strategy, and it's all about maximizing your spending without you even realizing it. It's a psychological trick that makes you more likely to pick up that overpriced coffee or grab a snack you didn't plan on buying. But knowing this, you can be a little more aware of where you're spending your money. The next time you're walking through a terminal, take a moment to pause and think about whether you really need that item, or if it's just part of the airport's clever design to get you to open your wallet. And here's another hidden cost: luggage. Most travelers don't realize that the moment you check in your bag, it's no longer actively tracked by the airline staff. It's sorted by machines and sent to its destination. That's why so many bags get lost. To prevent this, always take a photo of your luggage at check-in and consider using an AirTag or GPS tracker. It's an easy way to increase your chances of getting your bag back if something goes wrong. Let's talk about how airlines handle food, because behind those airplane meals is a surprising amount of planning. Ever wondered why you're in flight? Meal tastes a little off. The truth is, airline food is prepared hours before your flight even takes off. Massive kitchens operate 24/7, preparing meals for multiple airlines at once. And these meals are carefully planned to save costs. For example, one airline saved $40,000 by removing a single olive from every salad they served. While the meals are designed to be quick, nutritious, and cost-effective, the altitude plays a role in the way we experience food. Your taste buds actually dull by up to 30% when you're flying, which is why airlines often add extra salt and seasoning to meals. Without that added flavor, your meal would taste bland and unappetizing. But the food doesn't end there. Some airlines offer special meal options that are usually fresher, served before the regular meals, and often way tastier. You don't need a dietary restriction to request one either. You can ask for a vegetarian, kosher, or gluten-free meal when you check in online, often for no extra charge. These meals are not only better quality, but can also make your flying experience feel like a small luxury. So, the next time you book your flight, consider upgrading your meal choice. Might just be the best part of your journey. Let's face it, airport food is notoriously overpriced and underwhelming. Those sad $9 sandwiches or the tiny cups of coffee are hardly the highlight of your trip. But what if I told you there's a way to eat for free while you're stuck at the airport? It's not about dumpster diving or stealing unattended snacks. Instead, it's about being strategic. Many duty-free shops offer generous samples to entice customers to buy, especially if they're selling chocolate, perfume, or alcohol. But it's not just those shops. Some airport restaurants near busy gates also offer free samples of their dishes to tempt hungry travelers into making a purchase. So, the next time you're at the airport, don't be shy, channel your inner foodie and embark on a strategic sampling spree. It might just save you from another overpriced meal. And here's something else you might not know. Some airports even offer free city tours to passengers with long layovers. Airports like Istanbul, Doha, and Singapore offer these tours, providing transportation, entrance fees, and sometimes even meals, all at no charge. Instead of wasting hours sitting in the terminal, you can explore a new city without spending a dime. Check with the airport's transit desk or information counter as soon as you land to see if any free city tours are available. These hidden gems are just waiting to make your layover feel like an adventure, not a wasted wait. Now that you know these hidden travel hacks, you're ready to fly smarter and save both time and money. Airports and airlines may try to keep these secrets to themselves, but with this knowledge, you can make your next trip much more comfortable and less stressful. So, next time you're at the airport or on a plane, keep these tips in mind and take control of your travel experience. Any airport secrets of your own? Drop them in the comments below. And until next time, safe travels.